everyone. It's time for Coffee with Gail. I'm GailWho, and this is Fun Dog.
Hello.
And then we have our kitty. We have a new member of our family. His name is Claude Monet, and he's our daughter Nerdy Birdie's kitty, so he's our grand kitty, and we just wanted to show him off. We talk about him all the time on Hobbit Zombies.
And he's going to get on her shoulder, so I'll put him on my shoulder. Oh, taking my headphones off.
And so we just wanted to show him off a little bit because that's our grand kitty. We have 4 other grand kitties. Our other daughter has 4 cats. So, but this is the one that actually lives in our home with us. So anyway, it's been a busy weekend, hasn't it? Fun.
It has been a busy weekend.
So for all of you who already know, I'm in the Continental Cup War, the North American versus the Aussies War, and I also entered the Lone Wolf tournament, and dummy me, I thought it started in August, but actually it starts this weekend. So that's kind of fun.
Oh, the chat is working.
Oh, good. Excellent. There's the chat. Woohoo. Come on, everybody, get
Anybody
on the chat.
can chat. The chat is actually working this time. I have figured out how to do it.
Excellent. And then we also have Hobbit Zombies is at war with the Asir. Good morning,
Strongbow. Good morning,
and
Christopher.
Christopher and
Jima.
Jima. Happy birthday, Jima.
Okay. You going to sing?
No.
Okay.
That was something. Remember, we were going to do that. I was going to sing.
You were going to. Oh yeah, you have to do that.
No, I'm next
yes,
time. I'll
you're
save
going
it
to do
for
it.
next time. No.
No, you have to do it.
No.
Now you talked about it.
I will next time because I want the words up, and I didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
So,
Hi,
yeah,
Arya.
Navalis wrote a Hobbit Zombie theme song, and it's really cute, and I love it. So I'll sing that next time. That is a reason to come back. So you need to subscribe and like. And
Hi, Sirloin. He figured out how to chat.
He's on the chat. He's on the chat. Yay, Sirloin.
Yay, Sirloin.
Made it. Okay, so where am I on my little list of things?
I don't know.
Well, as you can see, well, no, you can't because it's restarting.
You can't see anything.
And I'm not going to do that. My base didn't go get rolled back. This is actually Buttercup, and so Buttercup is not in the war with Hobbit Zombies. I'm trying to get
Claude so that he's on the stream here so that people can see him.
With Hobbit Zombie, with the Asir there.
Do you see Claude? He's like watching.
Yeah, I see that. Hi, guy. Anyway, back to the. I'm like all over the place because I'm nervous again. I'm rocking.
That's
nervous,
okay.
Right?
It's good.
Anyway,
it's good.
The reason why I'm involved in all of these events is because I wanted to talk a little bit about our. Oh look, Ayers is on too.
Yeah, I see that. There he goes. He's gone.
And Arya, I always get those two mixed up, but Ayers is actually in our alliance.
Okay. Here comes Claude. Oh, he's trying to drink my water.
Okay. This cat is going to be... Okay. Anyway, the DomiNations community. Don't we have a great community of players? And we have so many different events that are being put on by so many different, communities, DomiNations communities. And I just, I like being involved in it because I get to meet other people who love playing the game I love to play. And so that is why I'm involved in so much. And then also, there's so many people out there that are, doing these live streams and doing videos on YouTube. And I mean, we always had Christopher and McMarlow, of course, for a really long time. They've been doing it forever and doing their live streams. And then we have DomiNations. He's done them for a while. And then we have the addition of No Velcro Shoes over the last year or so, and Doom Raider, and now Dukes is doing a fire pit broadcast over in the Sandbox. So I mean, there's just so much out there for people to talk about, and to kind of like get involved in the community atmosphere. So that's really cool. With after. Do you have anything to add? I'm sorry. Fun dog, I've been talking.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
I guess I just wanted to mention that that this little guy here is the latest member of the dog family, even though he's a cat. Haha, get it? Dog family.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Bad joke.
That's fine. Okay, so speaking...
And he's being really calm, which is not the way he normally is. I'm sure sometime in the next 20 minutes or so, he's probably going to start being bad, but he's being good right now.
He's being good. Okay, speaking of the community.
Oh, Ambria.
Hey,
Ambria, how you
doing? We have a couple of guests that are going to come on, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Hang on, I gotta put the cat down.
Let's switch over to Tech Man mode as instead of Grand Kitty Father. Okay. Oh, he's looking at your mouse. He likes the mouse. He is going to do something with that mouse.
Oh, he is a cat after all.
Anyway, so we have Christopher and Strongbow. Oh, he just hit my face on the screen.
He's attacking you. Okay, wait. Hang on. No, I'm muting people that I don't want to mute. Unmute.
All right.
Unmute.
All right. Good. All right.
Why are you showing as muted?
There we go. I'm muted?
Yeah, why?
Good morning.
You have
Good
to
morning.
unmute me.
Oh, sorry.
Can you hear us?
Why are you showing us?
Oh, sorry.
We're having some feedback.
Hey
Somebody
guys,
has
if you have to turn your sound down on your device. Okay, I'll turn it back up in a second. Why are you muted though?
I don't know. Unmute me.
It doesn't say you're muted. It says.
Here, go here.
Uh-huh.
And then.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So.
It's just a little technical stuff going on there.
Okay. Let me turn everybody back up.
Okay.
So now I can mute the stream and listen to you guys in Discord.
Yeah.
And I can hear my kids too.
Yay!
There you go. Okay.
All right. So where am I on my list of things that I need to talk about?
So, Strongbow, you have to turn your sound down on your regular.
I'm on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Great. Okay. So we are at war.
Hi, Sharuga.
Hi, Sharuga. We are at war with the Asir, and I'm not in this war, and Strongbow isn't in this war, but wait.
Oh.
Christopher is in this war. He's Tyler.
And you're in his Buttercup.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
I am not in his Buttercup.
Xander's in the war.
And Xander.
That's right.
That's
Ambria.
Ambria. He's in the war. Who else is on the chat that's in the war? Ayers is in the war.
Where's Jack?
Sharuga's not in this one. Do you have anybody else on your team over there in the chat?
I don't see anybody.
Nope. Okay. Oh. And then we have to mention the obvious thing that
Christopher's kids are having a good time with the microphone.
Yeah. The obvious thing is that Jack Ryan is in the war, isn't he? Can you hear me, Strongbow?
So, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, Jack Ryan. Yeah. We need to discuss Jack Ryan.
You guys have one of our...
I know.
He is Godvin's alt, and Godvin's one of my co-leaders, who is not in on the zombie side. So he's playing for you guys.
Yeah, he's not sharing any of our secret intel, I'm sure.
No, and he keeps asking, do you want me to leave? Do you want me to leave?
Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, we have this war going on, and you know what? We've matched before, haven't we? We've done 2 previous wars. I looked this up this morning. We did one in April of 2017, and then another one more recently in March of 2018, and so we have it this time. It's funny, a lot of our wars, you'll play somebody and then we'll play someone the next week. And
everyone is so excited.
And yeah, everybody on our team is excited because it's a lot of fun. It's really is a lot of fun when we play you guys, because your team,
I know.
Your team is so much like our team. You know, I think that, and that's why a lot of our alts like to go over to you, is because, you know, it's like, you know, sitting around in the hobbit hole to be in your area too, because it very similar, you know, type of players and type of wars, and it's really you know, like, cool that you know, we have these wars together, and we also share intel, because a lot of times a war that you have, you know, we'll match with them a couple wars later, like
or
that,
the very next one,
or the next one, like that. Since 1453, you guys played them, and then we had the very next war. So that was an exciting war. We actually won that one. We were very happy about that because we got a lot of glory that time.
We just missed it, but we're so glad that you won.
We took your glory from them.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Thank you. So
yeah, everyone was so excited when we matched you. Those that aren't in the war were going, "Oh man, I want to be in this war."
I was
We're gonna have to arrange it somehow.
Yeah, I was disappointed I didn't have Buttercup in, and of course I have you know, Gail in the Cup war still. So So I'm going to be talking about the Continental Cup a little bit later on. But first, I actually wanted to talk about the Lone Wolf tournament. I'm in that also. And do you have that Lone Wolf thing? Anyway.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Anyway.
Sorry, Christopher. You know, we're still new to the tech, so when we actually get something to work, we're like, "Oh my God, it actually worked!"
Oh no, you guys are doing a strong job.
Anyway, so I'm in the Lone Wolf tournament, but I have to. I messed up, and I thought it was started next week, but.
That's a great looking wolf, by the way. That is a really pretty wolf. Nice contrast with the snow in the background. That is cool.
So
sorry, it's a dog thing.
Do you want me to leave you two alone? Anyway, yeah. So luckily, my opponent in the Lone Wolf tournament, he's also in the Cup War.
Are you guys up here? Are you on these brackets here?
On the Aussie team. So we both agreed after this war that we'd start our tournament thing. So,
are you on that? It's too small. I can't read it, but maybe other people can read it.
Yeah.
You're on here someplace. Yeah.
I'm the second one down.
Okay.
Lucid. I'm going to attack Lucid, and probably lose, which would be all right with me because the winner of our thing has to attack Hydra. I'm really afraid of that guy. He scares me.
So is he like the biggest one in the whole thing? Like, he's
yeah.
the only one that's 300,
He's
right?
300.
Yeah.
Hydra's a legitimate 300 XP.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty frightening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Christopher and Strongbow, tell us about the Lone Wolf Tournament. You guys are the organizers of it, and you know, tell everybody out there what it's about, how it works, and I'll shut up now.
Oh, I think that question's for Christopher. I'm slave labor.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Okay, so over in the Sandbox, this is the 4th iteration or 5th iteration of the Lone Wolf Tournament, which is a 1v1 tournament style based around friendly challenges. In order to provide an even playing field, obviously we've separated into categories such as, you know, gunpowder all the way through to the Cold War age. And then other things like saying, you know, you're not allowed to use stronghold troops. You have to use defensive and offensive troops that are equal to your age. You know, no blessings allowed, et cetera, in order to actually see who is the best. One of the advantages to the Lone Wolf as well is that it does somewhat favor the more rounded players. So thus to mean if you are extremely rushed, your defense does count for something. But I mean, we've got a huge group of wonderful participants and administrators over in the Sandbox. And I'm really stoked to actually be a part of it this time around. And we just received word and, of course, a plug from Big Huge Games yesterday. I can't help you, Dad. Can you not sit on your sister?
Can you wait like 35 seconds, maybe?
We've been there, done that.
That's where multitasking begins, right?
Yes.
I really got you right.
You are sitting on my arm.
Yep,
So,
okay.
Yeah, that's where it's at. I mean, this graphic is up here. I love this. That's my desktop background now. That's, you know, very proudly brought to us by Strongbow. Amazing talent. I mean, seeing people like Hydra. Hydra was one of the first ones to actually sign up and register, and as soon as I saw him in there, I was like, oh snap.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sign up for this, and I look, and Hydra's the only Cold War. I'm like, oh.
Wow.
And then I got peer pressured in, of course, because Arya jumped in there, and she's like, her and I have been fierce competitors back and forth for all the Lone Wolves, all the way through on our gunpowder, our secondary accounts, which are both pretty fat. But I think I dodged a bullet because didn't she just go industrial with hers? I think.
Ooh.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping
I
so,
don't know.
anyways.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
so.
my call. Thank you
So
so much
this-
for having me, Gail.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh,
Thanks
thanks
for
very
coming
much,
on.
Christopher.
We appreciate it.
And I guess Christopher will be streaming later tonight, Saturday night. So everybody watch
tune
for
in
the
for-
MNC Gaming stream tonight.
Yeah, it probably
Cool.
the kids will. I don't know. Will they be
They'll
in bed?
probably
I don't know.
they'll probably be in bed then.
Yeah, I don't-
That's why they do it at night.
We appreciate him coming on. I mean, if I hadn't messed up on it, it would have probably been. I mean, this was like total last minute, like literally last minute. So it was great of him to come on. I appreciate it. So Strongbow, do you have anything else to talk about, like with the Lone Wolf, or where can people find out more about this, and
Well, just join our Sandbox server, and I know we have a new event coming up that I'm not allowed to give away too much detail, but I know it's going to be just as fun.
Oh, cool.
That sounds like fun.
And I think it will be announced in the next couple of days.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys have a lot of different things going on, just all the time, really. I mean, if just hanging out over there, you could find out about all sorts of stuff that's going on. And the fire pit on Sunday nights are really cool. Unfortunately, it's like
Yeah.
exactly when we go to church, and he's like involved in
The tech
the
stuff
tech
at church.
stuff there.
What do you
So
know?
it's not like we can skip that. You know, go in the morning or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I'm really sad that I don't get to be a part of that. But yeah, do you want to talk a little bit about that?
The Dukes is absolutely wonderful. He is very, very funny. We enjoy listening to him every week, and we do have podcasts available if you missed the show.
Yeah, that's what I do. I listen to those. I like those.
I've listened to it too. It is very, very much fun. Which is my first name.
The Sandbox is a great bunch. We try to keep everything positive. We try to keep it fun. And we are always trying to engage everyone. So it's a very nice environment there.
Yeah, I mean, it is really nice. All the different communities in, you know, the DomiNations world. You know, there's just so many great people, and it's great to be a part of all the different communities. And it's kind of an interesting thing that, you know, that the players themselves put on these things with Big Huge Games blessings. I mean, they support everything on it. Yeah, I mean,
You mean to switch it? Okay.
they support everything as far as you know, supplying you know, prizes for these things.
Yeah.
And you know, like with the wars that are arranged, Tin Soldier comes in and he arranges that, and so they have been extremely supportive of the community and their different events, and that's great. That's you know, that they do that. Because it really does make it a lot of fun, because I don't know about you, but you know, like I look at the leaderboard sometimes, and you know, our name isn't ever on it. And so, like, you know, looking at other people's names on things, it's kind of, you know, but you know, being part of something that you know is out there is a great thing.
Yes, it is a lot of fun.
So, what we were going to talk about this. So, moving on, I'm gonna say goodbye to you now, Strongbow. Thank you so much for coming on to my live stream and chatting with us and talking about our war and the lone wolf. And I'll talk to you some other time. We got to get together for a beer with Ambria again sometime. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yes, we do. I hope to be
World of
down
Beer,
there soon.
Ambria.
World of Beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks
Talk to
again,
you later.
Strongbow.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so Continental Cup War. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. I'm on as GailWho now. And oh goodness. Okay, so it's North American team is Guns and Hosers, and the Aussie team is Farkin Aussies.
Great names. And I think we're going to change our. Last time we started with the American flag and then switched to the maple leaf, so we'll probably we started with the maple leaf this time, and then we're going to probably switch to American flag in the middle.
Because it's not all of North America. Mexico is in with the
Latin America.
Latin America. So it's just the Americans and the Canadians, and so we're Guns and Hosers this time. Anyway.
Oh, they changed it to "un" from "and," I guess.
Yeah.
That's good. I like it.
Good. Guns and Hosers. So it looks like there's a slow start.
I agree,
to...
Shruga. Let's meet in Belgium for a beer. That's right.
Yeah,
That's real
do
World
that.
of Beer.
Let's do that.
Universe of beer.
So anyway, this is how it's gone so far.
Wow. Boy, there's a lot of attacks that have happened.
And I forgot to mention, so there are 4 hobbits in this war. We have Fun Dog, me, and Capricorn.
Hey, and I'm not
who
50 this
had a nice
time.
defended-
I'm 49, not
Yeah.
50.
But we also have our one and only monkey god, PK, in there with his Trump account.
But not in the North American one.
No, he's on the Aussie team because he's Aussie.
Right.
So anyway, here is the team for Guns and Hosers, with Hydra on the top. And
Imagine that.
yeah, I mean, there's so many great players here, just phenomenal, and this is what like last time we did the stream, I finished my Hold the Gates, my salad man, and I was like really nervous as to whether it made a difference, and it seems like in our regular wars, I think it did make a difference, but then when I went into the friendly challenges here, these players are so good and so big and so awesome, that they were just like pancaking me right and left, and I'm like, oh my gosh, all that work for nothing. But we'll see how it holds up in the actual war, and nobody's hit it yet. So these are the Farkin Aussies. Okay, so this is their team, and they have many awesome players too. I see so many names I recognize as just incredible attackers and defenders in the wars that I've been in the All-Star Wars that I've been involved in. So many wonderful people.
There's my twin, PK Trump.
PK Trump. Yeah, you got to make your
That's
attack.
gonna,
as soon as we're done here,
yeah, I
we're
think
going to
both make our attacks.
I do not want to make my attack on live stream. There's no way. Nope. That is a big nope. So, yeah, that's that team. And so far, it's early on.
Vix is an ex-Hobbit? No, she was, she's a Hobbit friend.
She's a visitor. She is a visitor that has visited us many, many, many times for a very long time, and she's a really good friend of the Hobbits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and so yeah, we've had a lot of wonderful friends that come and visit, and really, I mean, that's what the Hobbit Hole is all about. It's just kind of like we have our regular hobbits that we know and love, and then we also have our visiting Hobbit impersonators that come in. That's what we call them on our server, Hobbit impersonators. And so they come in. But as you can see, the war just started. The war day just started, so we're a little behind, but we only have 6 attacks out, and they have 20. So, but to be fair, the war day did start at 8:30 Eastern time for us. So many of the North Americans are not up yet, but the Aussies have been up for quite a while. After their lunar eclipse thing that happened last night, that looked pretty cool. But they've been up for quite a while and ready and, chomping at the bit to just get in there and get started. So, yeah. What else were we going to talk about? Oh, my, what I've done, I'm at 2:30. So far, and I upgraded my what did I upgrade? Oh, my last defensive coalition to level 7, which I'm really excited about, and I have to start getting some stuff so that I have 2 slots open there. Oops. What else did we do? We did.
Oh, do we want to show the? Hang on a second here. Do we want to show the Continental Cup bracket? So that's kind of what.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Sorry.
Oh, we forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So this kind of, I did a quick Photoshop update of the brackets, but with the winners.
Because I couldn't find it on there.
Couldn't find it anywhere, but so this is where we're at. So Europe beat MEIA, so then they moved on, and then I guess what?
And then they
And then North America beat Latin America.
and
So then Latin America
is down there.
Yep.
And then that's the where we're in now, match 4. They had match 3 last week, Asia and Europe won that one.
So Europe is on to the semis, I guess.
Yeah, and we'll see who the winner is of this one. They'll either play Europe on the winning bracket, or who? I guess MEIA. Oh.
They have to play a little more here to know where we're going to be at with that one, I think.
No, we have to MEIA down
okay.
at the bottom there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So that's the way that works. And what else were we going to talk about? Oh, okay.
Do you want me to switch you back?
No. I had a couple of other things I wanted to talk about on my base.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh yeah, I finished my second Cold War barracks, and the information on that, which is pretty cool. And so I have one more to go. I have 2 of them done. One more to go. And we did the crown ship. That's another thing that's new since the last time we were on. You and I.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did this
little boat there that.
And you know what?
It's actually a pretty good deal at $3.99. I don't know if it'll stay that price, but it looked like the price per crown was actually as low as they ever give it.
Yeah, it seemed like a good deal, and,
yeah.
and it was pretty cool. But does that remind you of anything right there? I meant to get a picture of what it reminded me of, and I forgot.
Disney, maybe?
Yes,
Disney.
The Disney wedding pavilion. Doesn't it look? It looks like the Disney wedding pavilion.
Does.
So if you ever get married at Disney, which we didn't, obviously.
No.
The wedding pavilion looks like this.
There you go.
So, yeah. I thought that was kind of funny.
It is. I never even noticed that.
That's the first thing I thought of when I saw it. I'm like, what is that on my base? I'm like, they put a wedding pavilion in on my base? And it turned out it was a little thing for the crowns.
There you go.
Okay. So, why don't you go ahead and put the summer rush event thing up?
All right.
So I'm planning on. I've had my workers.
Sorry,
I have a bunch of workers that are free, and a lot of them are hanging out at the docks until waiting for my rush event stuff to come up. Right now we are on. What are we? We're on.
Sorry, I got rid of that one.
We're on the Enlightenment Industrial Rush event, and tomorrow morning it should switch over to the Industrial Global event. I'm going to be working on my walls big time, and also as I'm working on my walls, I'm going to be doing a lot of oil upgrades, because I want to take advantage of as many oil upgrades as I can on these things, because I'm horrible at oil rating.
Well, it's just like grinding it out, you know.
And that's, a lot of what I have left to do. I mean, of course I have a lot of different other defensive stuff, but the oil is what I need. So, let's see. What else were we going to talk about? Okay. Do you want to switch this, switch this back over to Buttercup.
All right, hang on a second here. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of stuff here.
Okay. Well, do we have any questions or any comments from our studio audience while he's doing other stuff?
All right, sorry. You're going to have to do that.
Oh, gosh, no. Oh, my gosh.
Sorry.
Okay. I can't see the studio audience.
They're over there.
Oh, okay. All right. So does anybody have a question or... do you have good oil bonus artifacts to help? Actually, no, because, you know, I have the worst luck with those stupid artifacts. I get these stupid things like the mortar guys. You know, if I want to have really good mortar guys, you know, those little guys that, you know, toss whatever, you know, I could do that because I get 11s on that all the time. Or, I mean, I never use bombers. I always get the bomber things. And I'm like, I get all the stuff that I never, ever use or need. Yeah, so Strongbow says, me too.
Can you put your just put your fingerprint on there?
Oh, okay.
Just fingerprint.
All right. Oh, that works? Really?
I don't know. Let's see.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's crazy. So, like, I hardly ever, I think my bonus on oil, the oil loot is 6 plus 6, and, you know, I have hardly any, I don't think I even have an all resources that's more than, you know, like I kick out the ones. So.
It's not working. I don't know why.
Okay. All right. You talk. Go ahead.
Okay.
How are your artifacts?
My artifacts in the museum?
Yes.
I have not focused on them much, I have to say. You know, the museum has been a little bit frustrating for me because it just seems like it's like there were some great artifacts at the beginning, but ever since then I haven't gotten anything I liked at all. So I don't know why. Okay. Just a big pain in the butt. Okay,
yeah.
Put you back up here. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay, so here's Buttercup. And what was I going to do with Buttercup? Oh,
you were going to make an attack, I think.
Yeah, well, something with Buttercup, I recently I used the event, the Rush event, to go up to Enlightenment with Buttercup. She was gunpowder. So she is a fresh EA. Has anybody else out there, has anyone else done the Rush on their TC for the event? You did yours before the event, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Because
Ambria, I think he's already said that.
He peer pressured him.
He did, actually. It was over a beer at World of Beer, so... he was right. It was a good idea.
Yeah, he was like...
I'm actually quite happy that I did it.
I think that he actually... We went to World of Beer, and he had that as a mission by the end of it to get Fun Dog to upgrade to Atomic. I really do.
Well, when I was doing the other Rush event, it was a little bit tough because I kind of rushed into Industrial, and I didn't have any of the tools to be able to attack anything, so I was a little bit gun shy there. So I took a while to get into Global, and then same thing on Atomic. I wanted to have some tools. So
it looks like Ambria is going to be upgrading a few of his different various accounts to different various H's.
And Sirloin's going to cold.
Oh boy.
All right. There you go.
Good for you, Sirloin. I'm really happy for you. On August 14th. Oh,
all right.
Boy, he knows the exact day. That's
cool.
Awesome. It's sort of like a wedding.
Almost. Okay.
The exact day that he's going to do it.
So you're going to attack?
Yeah, so I thought, like in the past, I've done my attacks with the Gail account. So I thought that I would kind of show, like how I attack with my EA account. Remember that it's actually gunpowder posing. It's a EA poser. It's posing to be an EA account because there's absolutely nothing else that I've done on this.
You got pretty good defenses, though.
Oh, I think I did one of my barracks.
I think your defenses are pretty good, though.
Well, they were they were max on gunpowder.
Yeah, they were maxed out. Yeah, not bad. Looks like Sharuga's thinking going to Cold War too.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's
wonderful, Shu. We call her Shu. Yeah, she's our dragon. So Look at Gma wants to go to fun times there. Okay. Yeah. It is. Cold War
You like
is
it?
fun. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it a lot. Yeah. So but anyway, Buttercup. As you can see, there's no airport here. So I go in without planes, which is a real interesting thing. So let's I'm just gonna go into multiplayer and
Don't have mercs. You only got one elephant.
do I have anything for blessings to so that I can
You want
I
to
wanna,
buff
like,
yourself
buff
up a bit?
myself a little. Yeah, where's my stupid? Yeah, see, I'm Korean on both Buttercup and Nerdy Birdie.
Ambria says you need to take it to IA.
Oh, shush.
That's going to be his next mission.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah, decoy. Do you have a decoy?
No.
Yeah, you need that.
I know
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, I guess is that an EA thing? I think that's an EA thing.
Yeah. Okay, so let me do this, and
Can you get a weapon? Do a weapon one
let's
too.
see.
There you go. Oh, you don't have
No,
enough
I don't
diamonds.
have a diamond.
Do you have a weapon blessing in your inventory? Maybe.
Oh, I might. Let's take a look. Ooh, I have my loot things too. Or would that be in combat?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, no.
There it is.
There we go. Okay. All right. Whew, I feel ready now. Okay, so I'm going to do my multiplayer battle. Are you going to do the can't you do it thing?
I don't. I kind of messed it up.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. That's all right. I was just waiting for you to do that. But
Okay.
I'll go ahead and let's search an opponent. Let's take a look. What was I again? See, this is what confuses me when I attack with this, is that I don't remember what level I'm at.
Max it out, baby.
And I look.
Oh, no, you can't do that one. That's too
come
easy.
on.
That's way too easy.
Look,
Do
it's
a
big
harder
base.
one. Do a harder one. Come on.
Okay.
You got to be at least close to 100. Oh,
43.
No, way too easy.
Yeah.
He's got wood walls.
Oh, okay.
The first one, I think you should have done. 65. That's too
65?
early. Japanese. Come on, you don't want silk.
Okay. What's fake news? Who says it's fake news?
Brush to baby account to IA.
Okay, here we go. This guy has a lot.
All right, that's
A
acceptable.
lot of stuff I want, and it's tea, which I have trouble
acceptable.
getting sometimes.
You can go for that one.
Okay, yeah. See, look at this. He's got like little holes in his wall there. That's cool. I like that. So I think I'm gonna drop over here, like over here.
The cat just farted. Sharuga said. Not our cat, I don't think. But
I hope not. Okay, so here I go. You know, I'm gonna put.
I think.
Joan
Can you
down.
see him in the background there? Or
And I
wait.
have those guys. I'm fighting. I'm
Oh,
fighting.
sorry.
Leave me alone.
Our cat's just laying down behind Gail here.
Okay, and I usually kind of like go like this to do this because I don't use protect anymore, but now I do
You
with
gonna sab the TC? You
yeah,
gotta
I
sab
probably
there.
should.
There you go.
There we go. And that might have been too
Strength
early.
of the gladiator.
That might have been too early.
Strength of the gladiator.
Yeah, I will.
Gladiators. Hi, Just. I call her Justy. I'm her
So-
dad. Not really, but.
Not really. Okay, so yeah, this actually
Oh,
ended
come
up
on, this
being
was
a lot
so
easier
easy.
than I thought it would be.
Yep.
You know, without having
Checks in the
planes-
mail, Justrum. Her allowance checks keep getting lost. I don't know
It's
what happens.
amazing that happens.
Just don't know what happens.
Okay, so all right. Yep.
There you go.
There we
Well,
go.
that was pretty easy.
Yeah.
That one's not even worth a subscribe from that one. Come
Okay.
on, that was so easy.
Wait, you want me to do it again? Then we have to watch this stupid Retrain movie. Well, oh no. Pff. No. I'll just
No, you
it's
can't.
this one though. I don't want to
I don't.
my tactics. I won't have tactics.
Well, it's up to you.
No, we'll save
Okay.
it for another time.
All right.
Okay. So, does anybody in the studio audience have any questions for me or anything like that? Oh, what does
Oops.
arrows? Where are you?
It's over there.
Okay. I rushed my baby account to IA. Airstrip 40% off is a deal. Yeah, I didn't do the air. Is it this time? See, I don't even have oil. I don't have access to oil right now, so I can't do that with this this account. But I could have actually done it with Birdie.
Okay. Well, anyway, all of our info there, all of Gail's info is there, scrolling by. So Discord, Twitter, and of course on YouTube, and Gmail, our Gmail account there, hobbitzombies@gmail.com.
Oh, Ambria wants to know if I'm rushing IA, and no, I'm not. I don't. No. I'm happy with Buttercup the way she is. I don't really play her that often, just, you know, in the oddball wars and stuff. So, yeah. So, anyway, thank you all for tuning in and coming in, and it was wonderful to see you all in our chat. So happy that you're here.
And when's our next stream?
You know what? I think we might do it next week, because the following 2 weeks we have family in town, and we're going to be really busy during those times. Your sister's coming in town.
That's right.
So we'll probably do this, you know, again, the same time next week. So I hope to see you all there, and tell your friends about us, and we appreciate your watching and tuning in.
Okay, so Fun Dog, Gail, and Claude Monet signing out.
Hugs and kisses, Gail.